We're connected, yay. Oh, well, good. Let me just tell you, last night was so fun. Okay, let me just say, before the way I work is I connect directly with your energy system, your chakras. And when I first started connecting with yours, I was getting all kinds of noises. I was getting even like the scenes from some of the stuff that's going on in Tijuana, with the kids and the, people trying to cross in. It was like I was watching a movie. Were you watching videos or were you watching any, huh?
No, I was in a car driving home from work. My husband is driving.
Right.
Actually, we're close to the border. We're close to the border. That's probably what you're thinking of.
Oh, are you? Are you close? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Excuse me a second, just a second. Just a second.
All right. Okay.
Can I answer that later? I think I'm talking to someone. Is that urgent? Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about it. Okay,
Anyway,
I'm ready. Sorry.
so anyway, that's, if you weren't watching the videos, it was like that's what was on your mind. I don't know if you guys were talking about it or if you've been talking about it or if you've been, I mean, it was like I was watching this movie. It was like a video. And then it was just like all this distraction. It was like even when I went to go call you, I just somehow knew that it wasn't going to happen. That we weren't going to connect. So I was like,
Yeah.
it was
You know, it's
crazy.
strange because I was actually facing south. Like we're merging to the freeway, facing south, as if, when you look at it, as if you're watching the border. Like literally, the border is in front of me.
Wow.
They're giving me goosebumps. Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, that's how spirit works, though. When I connect, it's like I connect with you in that moment. Whatever's going on, it that comes through. So I can tell when the call is going to be distracted. And so anyway, it worked out. It's fine that we're talking today. And
Thank
that
you.
that was funny. So anyway, okay, and still connecting with you today. I feel like there's just a lot of stuff going on around you, like construction. Like I'm hearing noises of construction, like trucks and just the sounds I'm talking about. So that and it's like if there's not a lot of construction that's actually happening around you, then it's for your life, for things that you're going through. You're constantly trying to build something over here, and then okay, we're going to move over here. You're very tasked person.
Yes.
Yes. You agree? um and so and that lets me know that you're open to things happening. You're pretty reconstructive. You're able to reconstruct what you have to do next, to fit whatever it is that's before you. And so that also puts a lot of stress on you. Because I feel like you got to take care of everybody. If you're not doing you're doing everybody around you. Is that true?
That is very, very correct.
Yeah. And so, it's like we got to take those moments and realize, we have to breathe. Even when we go on a airplane flight, they tell you, that mask drops down. You put that on yourself first. Doesn't matter if you got a child beside you, an elderly beside you, a disabled person beside you. You put that mask on yourself first. Because we got to take care of ourselves in order to do ourselves, in order to take care of everybody else. And so I see that, it's like you sitting down right now. Are you sitting in an office?
Yeah.
Okay. Because again, they're showing me where you're at right now. So, just tapping into your chakras. Do you know what your chakras are?
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of familiar, but not 100%. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And again, they just show me that, people who work with their chakras, your energy comes in right away. But people who don't, and trust me, you're not alone. Nobody does. Nobody knows the power, the special power, the supernatural power that we have is within us. It's our God-given, birthright to have. Everyone has this energy system. I will say that, people born in natural ways have this energy system. And then there's people that walk around here that don't. We stay away from those people. They have a different kind of consciousness. So as I go in, I'm also amping up your energy, because I want to get into that root chakra. It's the red chakra. If you can start, close your eyes and just see that red chakra come in for me. I see. I got. Okay. And what the chakra shows us is our root stuff, what we've been through, life experiences that have left impressions on us, especially. And we call them scars. Actually, it leaves like a scarring on our chakra when we go through stuff. And I've got both sides here. The left for me is male, the female side is on the right. Um, uh, and they both like are tenuous. Were you raised by your natural parents?
Yes,
Did you have tenuous relationships with them? It was more of a life of expectations than it was a life of expression.
that's right.
Yeah, because then that left an impression on this chakra, and it really molds how we go into relationships and how we have children, even our career. Um, Hang on. Because again, they're showing me like a Mack truck that's in here. And that's the way you forge through life, like a Mack truck. You do. You really just pick up steam and go, don't you? Um, and again, you got that, from that expectation. You really try to like be an overachiever, don't you?
Yeah.
You go above and beyond what everybody expects of you, because you're like, you can expect all you want. I'm going to do it because of me. It's like this inbred in you. It's like you weren't given that. That was like you were born with that, because it's like your old soul here. So do you feel like you've had many lifetimes, even in this lifetime? But
Yeah.
you've done many different things. You have. Hang on one second. Yes, ma'am. Oh no, oh no, thank you, hon. Remember, I'm doing a reading. I will. Yes, thank you, hon. That's my mama. I am sorry.
Hi, morning.
Still okay. All right. So, and again, all I'm doing is trying to get in here to get your energy so that we can see what Spirit has to say for you today. And again, those who come to me normally are really ready to, figure out what you feel like you've been missing. It's like you try and try and try, but you still feel like, you're lacking. Are you like in, I know you said you're, working, right? But no, you're, do you work for yourself? Do you, are you wanting to start a business?
No, I love to.
You'd love to?
I love to. I love to have my own, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start.
What's that?
I don't know where to start.
Okay. Well, because they're showing me that entrepreneur. That's the word they want to use. You have more of that entrepreneur spirit. Like you want to be boss. Are you in an authoritative position right now? Do you always end up in a like management or some kind of supervisor?
Well, I was offered, but I declined it because I'm better off where I am now financially, and I want to have a stress-free life.
Right.
And the way I'm working right now, I'm kind of like more on the position side. I'm more of independent, but people ask me for advice. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, where is that could take you anywhere you want it to take you. If you did want to, you have the gusto. You go through things like a Mack truck. So if you're, I wouldn't put that to the side too long. You know what I mean? It could be something if you did start up, you would be successful. But even though
I declined it. Sorry, I declined it twice because I hate being used. Because I know I have so much to offer, and they are just going to be. Yeah. I'm just going to be used and abused if I get this.
No, no,
Plus the fact that
I agree with you.
money-wise, I'm much better off this way. But next time it's offered to me without those disposition, like without being used and abused, I'll take it, but not right now.
Right. No, and I mean
Uh-huh.
more about like if you wanted to start your own business.
I will eventually, but again, I don't know where to start. But I want to do this job independently
Yeah.
as me being the owner. I'm
Right.
working on it, but really, I haven't even started.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that energy is there and it's rooted in you. I mean, that's why it keeps coming before you, because that's something that you would excel in. Whatever, you think that you might have worry. No, you would be able to go in and actually do the job, and, actually know what you're doing. And you would be more successful. You would be successful. So just, that's in that energy of, that's there, and that's something that is in that root chakra, which tells me that it's rooted in you. That's the role, whatever you want to call it. That's what you would be. That's what's in your energy. So you would be wise to just keep going like you're going, and you're smart about it. So you would still be working. I'd see. Even though whatever, you would still be involved. Yeah. All right. So, all right. I'm going to move on up into the orange chakra and see what because again, that orange chakra is all about that drive, that gusto, and of course you have I know you're married, but you still have a really like a filter, towards your career. Do you have children?
Yeah.
Do you have two
boys?
All right. They feel very independent, but you're not, so they're older.
13, 16.
Okay. Yeah. They just have very independent souls too. And again, that's what's in your filter here. It's like your career and your kids, and family is really important to you. Those are the filters here. So I'm gonna go on and move on up. Nothing you don't know about. Hang on. Oh, I say that, and of course. So the next one is your yellow chakra. That's your intuition. Um, And again, it's like you get a lot of stuff for a lot of people. You help, but you don't listen to your own for yourself. Um, again, that you need to take care of yourself. And do for you. Take time for you. Uh, so do you like to relax by cleaning? Is that how you relax? By cleaning?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I do too. It's like people are like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Doing the dishes, vacuuming, all that fun stuff. It's fun to me. I like it." But but again, that's not doing. I mean, you're keeping your area clean, but you still need to do for you. Do you have any questions so far? Because these are just the physical things that we're going through. That's what our first three chakras hold for us.
I can ask a question later if you want to finish,
We'll
because if I hold you back, I'll just listen for now.
All right, nope, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine with me. Just like to ask, because then we get up into your spiritual. That's your heart. That's connecting. I'm now connecting like those first three chakras, and then moving it down your leg and connecting it to Mother Earth, and then we bring Mother Earth's energy back up, burst up into that heart chakra. All right. So yeah, I see your religion's very important to you. You're a very community driven person. So did you have a grandmother that's passed on your mother's side?
Yes.
I feel her coming forward. Did her name begin with a T, or she's either that, or she was very much a follower of Mother Teresa. like that? I mean, like that's the image that they're showing me for her. Now, it was either like she was like Mother Teresa, uh, where she was just so good, it's like you didn't want to tell her anything. You didn't want her to find out anything that you might have done that might have made her think differently of you.
Tell you what, most of her grandchildren, the female one, and I for one, my name is Marites, most of I were called Teresa. Like I have two Teresas, oh no, three Teresas among her grandchildren, and I'm Marites, which is like sort of Teresa type of thing. I don't know if it's something to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
We're almost all Teresa.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right. There you go. She's letting me know that's who she is. That's confirmation verified. All right, so and she's showing me a bracelet. Do you have a bracelet of hers?
No.
There's a she's showing me a bracelet. And
it's what color?
It looks like it's got some white silvery, I don't know what this is. Or even it's like her rosary that she wore around her. What is that? So I get that she is very religious, because I'm feeling like this bracelet has to do with something with her religion, or her faith. It's a bracelet though, and she's showing it to me, and I don't know if someone has this bracelet. Again, I think it's
I'm not sure about it, but I'm thinking of a red bracelet that was given to me as a baby. I don't know where it is now. It's the red that they put around the baby's arm.
Okay. All right, then. Let me take that if you can place that bracelet. Because, and again, I wanted to say it was a white, but it feels like it's got like little charms in between beads. So that's what it feels like. So that's, again, she's confirming something for you to verify that it's her. What do you have to say? What do you want to say? What do you have to say for her? Hang on. Let me just see. I mean, she's throwing roses at you. That's for love. But deeper, a deeper meaning here. I think, because these are really
big. What's that? She loves praying the rosary with me. She loves praying the rosary with me when we were kids.
Okay. All right. And I don't know if you guys were having a conversation about her recently, or was it her passing time had just been celebrated, or if it could have even been a birthday, anniversary, something in October. Where's October place for you? Is that someone's birthday, anniversary? Her birthday.
No, I'm so close with her. Oh, you know what? December 8th is the feast of Mother Mary over in the Philippines. Every December 8th, she goes to the church. I forgot the name of the church, but it's more of Mother Mary's. She's a devotee. She goes there on December 8th with her family, with her daughters. Is it something to do with that?
Well, if you guys were talking about her, and then she's showing me October.
I haven't been talking about her, but I always think of her.
Right. But then there's something about October, the 10th month, October. Someone's birthday or an anniversary. Anyway, hold that for something in October if you can verify that. And it feels like even during that time she was being, someone was talking about her. And she's just showing that she was there. She hears, she's around you guys a lot. She's watching. She sees, like you said, grandchildren and namesakes that are, that she's watching you all. She's there with you all. she, and it's not a scary thought to think that they hear and see everything. It's it's a good thing because we wonder. Yeah, we wonder. So that's all I feel I'm getting from her. Just sending you love and letting you know that she's watching, she's around. You can let other people, family that might be questioning or ask, that she is letting herself be known. So okay, I feel like this purple, the purple is our third eye, and I feel like this purple is coming down into your green heart chakra, which is good because that's the connection between our actual eyes, because our heart eye is what we actually, feed the world from, and really see through, other whatever BS and read people. So you're very spiritual. That purple again is that third eye. So you have very vivid dreams. You get very, clear vision. Like I said, you can talk to people and tell them what they need to hear. It's like that's why people come to you, and you have that ability to counsel and consult with them, give them advice. So I want you to be more open to that, and take that in for yourself also, and connect that green and purple now into the yellow chakra, which is connecting your spiritual self into your physical. And it brings in more clarity, more focus, turns on that inner GPS. And not just for other people, but for yourself. I'm not one of those psychics that believe psychics don't read for themselves. I get messages all the time. I see stuff all the time, for myself. That's why I think I'm able to like have a balance and live a peaceful life regardless of what's going on around me. I don't live in turmoil. I don't live in lack. And so we want everyone to be in that. So we're connecting into that yellow chakra, and that'll give you more focus and clarity on things for yourself also, and other people. You'll be able to tap in and really have good, clear vision. You'll speak with authority. Take that. All right, so where are we going? And again, it's like that blue throat chakra is right up after the green, and it's in our throat. And it's like that is so dim for me. And again, it's just about speaking up for yourself. You feel very like you have to be limited on what you can say. You're limited on what you can express. You don't speak your truth around certain people, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and we need to build that up because, we have to be able to speak out, not just for other people, but for ourselves. And again, your chakras are more about what you do for you. And so I'm getting I don't know why they're showing me a bicycle. Someone riding a bicycle right now. Did you witness someone get run over or someone get hit by a car? Or...
No.
All right. Oh, they're showing someone on a bicycle, and do you know? Well, this feels like someone who's passed. Again, I feel like this is another. This is someone that's showing me that their passing was on a bicycle. They got hit by a car.
A what? A taxi?
Someone was on a bicycle and they got hit by a car, and it's a female. She feels like maybe a cousin or a distant cousin or I don't know. Let me see. Or it could feel even like someone who you know but wasn't family. This is how they passed. Hang on. I'm like, okay, let's move past the passing. Do you know anybody who passed while riding on a bike and was hit by a car?
No.
Why are they showing? Is someone else in the room with you?
No.
Wow.
Well, I just got out. I'm on the hallway right now.
Okay. Was someone else in the room with you just now, though?
Yes.
I wonder if maybe because if you're around other people, some of the stuff can come in for someone around you.
Yeah.
All right, so now let me just go ahead and you can pass that along. Ask whoever was in the room with you if they know someone who passed, a female, riding a bike, got hit by a car. Um, she looked like she wasn't, she's not a child. She was very young though. She was in like her late teens, early 20s. Either way, that's who was coming through.
That's running.
What's that?
Sorry. No, sorry. Somebody just.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on. If you can't take that, or if again, you might find out later someone who passed by that situation. If it wasn't for somebody around you, that's what just popped in. So okay. All right. So do you have any questions? You said you might have.
Can you say anything about my married life, my love life?
That wasn't even like a focus for you. Is there tension going on? Or are you guys okay? Because that's like, it felt like a secondary, or actually it was in a third line. It was your work, your kids, and then your relationship. Because like I was gonna say, I know you told me you're married, but that wasn't like foremost in your concerns. Are you concerned?
Yes.
Okay. And that might be, again, why it didn't show up as something that was just so right on for you. So, gosh, it's like when I try to tap in even to that relationship, it's very tenuous. So you guys have been like, do you feel like you've been separated for a couple years?
Well, we're living together, but
no, I mean in your mind, you may be going through life, but you're not had sex. You haven't been compassionate. You haven't had passion.
Yeah, that's right.
For a couple of years. Okay.
We're trying, but we can't put it back.
Okay. And I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff externally going on. Energetically, people are just going through hard times right now because it's just energetically everything is so backwards. So my first, counsel is to energetically try and put emotion back to that relationship. But again, he wasn't even in your heart. So I feel like you've separated emotionally from him. Like you don't want to be hurt no more. So you've just detached. Now you can certainly, energetically, when I say energetically, I'm talking chakras. If people understood what the energy was and their chakras could come up together when you have sex with someone who is actually, up there in that ampage with you, even that is just beyond this world. But, unfortunately, a lot of people are so closed off. What's that? I'm sorry, would you say something? Are you still there?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? Did we get disconnected? Interesting. Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry. I don't know why I got cut off.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I know. I was talking away, and then all of a sudden.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. So where was what did you hear last?
The last thing I asked the question if you see any third parties. That's all. That's the last thing I hear. And you started talking, but I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yes, external energy influencing the relationship. So, I mean that says several different things to me. It could be outside of the marriage relationship. It can also be what people want to call low energy. There is energy that can influence, affect, infiltrate, manipulate, and separate in relationships without any other physical contact outside the relationship. But is it possible? Yes, it's possible that there is a third energy Um, and because again, when I try to connect with him, it's like energetically, and I can't read anybody. I'm just reading you because I don't read other people without their permission. And so, but for your concern in your relationship, I think that you already know what's going on. You already feel it. You've disconnected energetically, and because again, it's not the first time. Do you feel like he's cheated on you before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know that vibration. We know, women know, men know when they're being, stepped out on. So
Mm-hmm.
again, you've disconnected yourself emotionally from him. And you did that several years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
take that and do with it what you have to for you. That's why a lot of this reading has been about you taking care of you. You've got to take care of
Mm-hmm.
you and do what's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're tired. And last night I kept getting a sharp pain on my left brain, on my left side, um, when I was connecting to you. So I don't know if you're having migraines, if you're, just a stress headache is what it felt like,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, so okay. So I hope that helped you. Did you have any other
Um,
questions?
Follow up on my side. He said I have to take care of myself, and with regards to that headache, you see a third party,
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
and how is it?
Um, you mean, what do you mean?
Is it for good, or is he serious about me?
Hmm.
What can you say about him?
Oh, even for yourself. Um, so am I feeling from, because like I can't even like connect to your husband. You're like emotionally cut off from him, but there is other energy in here. So are you yourself even seeing someone? Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, because I come to the point where I have needs. I
Yeah.
need to be happy. I met somebody who made me so happy, but I'll be honest with you with regards to the headache. I thought I was menopausal, that I don't have, I don't feel anything anymore. When
Hmm.
I met this man, the first time he kissed me, it's like I had this terrible headache that I don't know what it is about. It's so strange. I don't know why did I get that headache.
Right. Well, that's,
Like it's so
that's funny.
intense.
Okay.
I checked my blood pressure; it was fine.
Right, right. Um, so, and again, I don't know. That would be a sign to me like I don't need to be around. Again, I think you need to take care of you and don't put your all your eggs in a basket with this guy. Um, because it typically when you're in a relationship and you have a relationship with someone else, it's more of a rebound situation for you because you just needed some attention. And so that's not going to be around very long. But I don't want you to hook everything up on that. I want you to hook it up on you. That you need to get happy for yourself and do for
Mm-hmm.
you. And don't worry if he comes and goes, he comes and goes. Because you
That's
don't
what I'm
need,
doing.
yeah, you don't need a full-time relationship right now. You need to deal with what you got going on, and just have
Mm-hmm.
that on the, what you've been doing.
So, what do you think of him? It looks serious, but I'm not. As I said, I'm not putting my
Yeah,
eggs in one basket.
I wouldn't put
I'm
all
just
my,
staying
yeah.
around.
But he's if it's bringing you some fun. I mean, and again, I'm not one to advocate. If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't start another one. But I understand at the same time that that happens, especially when you're already emotionally disconnected from your current relationship. So I would just ask you to work on that, and then all that other stuff will fall into or out of, and you're just going to go along and you're going to do you, take care of you, and do what's right, for you, your kids, for what you need to be doing, to sustain for your life. I wouldn't count on that. You're moving from this relationship, and I wouldn't count on that relationship lasting the process. But that's okay, because there's always going to be another. There'll always be another. But I just, focus on you and take care of you. And if that's what, because it's going to blow up, eventually. Not your side, but your current marriage is going to blow up. And so you just you're going to have to take care of that. That's going to be more foremost in your dealings. So, woo, well, God bless you, and I hope that that this was some help to you. And I do have videos that you can start doing for yourself to get yourself in that connection of your energy, so that you can get that, focus and clarity going, turn on that inner GPS. I'll email you the link when we're done, so you can start doing that for yourself. I've got a 21-day challenge. It's a 21 days to spiritual clarity. Again, just a 21-day process, because after doing 21 days of the same thing, it becomes habit. And so we need to be in the habit of living in that energy, so we can, do what's right for ourselves and make good choices and move ourselves into that position of being balanced with what's happening around us, right?
Okay.
All right, so I'll send you the links and stuff, and I appreciate you letting the connection today, and I hope it was helpful. And I'll be checking in on you. I do follow up after a couple of days just to see how you're doing, and so I'll send you an email. But if you have any questions or anything comes up that you'll have memory of later, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, just let me know, okay?
Is this really for free?
I'm sorry?
Is this really for free?
Yes, this one's for free. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I will send you a link, and if you have any other future needs or anything, you'll have a way to contact me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. You're so welcome. Thank you. Many blessings.
God bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.